I do have $3 million to bet with you, so this is your offer. $3 million. You put 3, I put 3.
Andrew Tate has reignited his feud with Jake Paul, accusing the YouTuber turned boxer of dodging a real challenge by rejecting a $3 million fight offer. Tate claims Jake only steps into the ring when the odds are heavily in his favor. By turning down this opportunity, Tate alleges Jake has exposed his career as a carefully scripted spectacle rather than genuine competition. Tate hasn't held back, calling Jake a coward and claiming,
"If you want to fight and you want to send a contract, send one to me. I will take a few weeks break from living my retired life to kick the living fuck out of a fucking goofy, fucking entitled dickhead like you. You know my name, Andrew Tate. Fucking Google it if you want to know more. Any day, anytime."
Claiming he cherry-picks opponents to maintain his undefeated streak. The self-proclaimed kickboxing champion is daring Jake to fight someone who actually knows how to box, questioning whether Jake will finally step up or continue avoiding real challenges. Jake, meanwhile, has remained notably silent amid these accusations. According to Tate, this is just more proof of Jake's alleged strategy to dodge legitimate threats.
Boxer?
Yeah, there's no doubt about it. And listen, what Jake Paul has accomplished is he's fighting old guys.
Yes.
He's fighting, all he fights are old guys and whatever. But listen, say what you want, he wins. And he makes money. So he's doing his thing, you know?
Go. Work. Come on, Marcus. Keep going. Work. Come on, fight. Make it. Come on, 20 seconds to walk, Steve. Let's go. Come on, work. Good. Work. 10 seconds. Work.
While building his record on fights with favorable odds. For those unfamiliar with their rivalry, this isn't a new development. The tension between Tate and Jake has been simmering for months, largely playing out on social media. The two trade insults and challenges online, using platforms as their virtual ring. Tate has consistently accused Jake of being more of a showman than a fighter, claiming he prioritizes spectacle over skill and carefully selects opponents he knows he can beat. With the stakes higher than ever, fans are left wondering, will Jake finally accept the challenge, or will he continue to avoid facing Tate in the ring? Andrew Tate has escalated his feud with Jake Paul, claiming Jake's potential fight with Mike Tyson would be nothing more than a scripted spectacle.
I'm one of the lucky ones. I made a little bit of money. I don't have $50 million to bet with you, but I do have $3 million to bet with you. So this is your offer. $3 million. You put 3, I put 3. Winner takes all. I'm 5 years out the
Spectacle. If Jake Paul wants a real fight, he should fight me, Tate declared confidently. That single statement sent shockwaves across the internet. As a former kickboxing world champion with real fighting experience, Tate's challenge was far from ordinary. It was like throwing gasoline on an already blazing fire. Tate made it clear he wasn't playing games. He openly challenged Jake to a fight, backing it up with a $3 million bet and an anytime, anywhere ultimatum. According to Tate, Jake isn't a legitimate fighter, but a showman who carefully selects his opponents to maintain an undefeated record. Tate has repeatedly accused Jake of avoiding serious competition, claiming Jake's career is nothing more than a curated boxing highlight reel. Every fight, every knockout, every win, Tate argues, is part of Jake's strategy to build a facade of dominance without taking real risks. By calling Jake out so directly, Tate has intensified the pressure, leaving fans wondering, will Jake finally accept the challenge or continue to prioritize his carefully controlled narrative over facing a genuine fighter? Jake Paul picks opponents like he's ordering off a fast food menu, Andrew Tate mocked in a recent rant. Retired athletes, non-boxers, over-the-hill fighters, he'll take them all as long as he knows he can win. Tate isn't the only one raising concerns about Jake's choice of opponents. Critics across the boxing world have echoed similar sentiments. However, no one delivers this critique quite like Tate. Then there's the Mike Tyson rumor, a potential fight that had fans buzzing and tabloids spinning. Jake Paul squaring off against one of the greatest boxers of all time sounds thrilling, right? Not to Andrew Tate. He dismissed the idea as little more than a publicity stunt. It's scripted, Tate scoffed, calling it another circus act designed to sell tickets and rack up views.
That's delusion. I'm sorry. Look, Andrew, fighter, legitimate, badass motherfucker, strong mentality. I'm sorry, Tristan Tate is the weak link.
I say let's run
He got a bad shoulder. He's shaped like a gingerbread man. I don't want no beef, but that's delusion.
PFO will set this up.
Uh-oh. A MMA double tag team match.
10 million for everybody.
You might have a fight. You might have a fight on your hands.
That would go crazy.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. No, seriously.
I'm
let's
about
do
the
it.
action. Like I'm less talk now. Let's just fucking go.
Yo, but you know for a fact, me and Jake will travel to Romania.
There you go.
We will make this happen. We'll do
For
it.
Tate, this supposed match with Tyson isn't a serious boxing contest but a calculated marketing ploy. While Jake's fans might be excited about the possibility, Tate isn't impressed. Instead, he's doubled down on his challenge. Forget Tyson, fight me. Unlike Tyson, Tate argues, he's still in his prime and more than ready to settle their feud in the ring. It's a showdown fans are eager to see, but will Jake step up or stick to his usual playbook? Whether Jake Paul will accept Andrew Tate's challenge is another question entirely. Let's break it down. Jake reportedly chose to fight Mike Tyson over Tate because Tyson was the safer option. Sure, Tyson is a boxing icon, but at 57 years old and well past his prime, he doesn't pose the same threat as a younger fighter. Jake likely knew he could control the narrative of a Tyson fight. It would sell pay-per-views because of Tyson's legendary status, not because it would be a real challenge. Many believe the fight was scripted, and most importantly, it wouldn't jeopardize Jake's carefully curated, undefeated record. Now compare that to Andrew Tate, a fighter in his mid-30s in top physical condition with years of experience in combat sports.
Come on, fight. Make it. 50 seconds. Come on, 20 seconds to work, Austin. Let's go, let's go, let's go!
Tate is unpredictable, skilled, and uninterested in playing Jake's game. Stepping into the ring with Tate wouldn't just risk Jake's streak, it could expose him as the hobbyist Tate accuses him of being. Tate isn't just trash-talking, he's playing a strategic game. By publicly calling Jake out, he's cornering him. Ignore the challenge and Jake looks scared. Accept it, and he risks losing to someone with genuine fighting credentials. Either way, Tate walks away with a win. Jake's decision hasn't gone unnoticed, and the backlash has been swift and brutal. Even some of his supporters have criticized him, calling it a bad look. This move could haunt Jake's career, tarnishing his credibility in the boxing world. Surprisingly, Tate has given Jake a bit of credit. He's acknowledged that Jake's rise has brought significant attention to boxing and praised his talent for selling fights.
I'm known as a fighter in a way that he never will be. I'm known as a fighter in the way that if you throw me in a cell with a murderer, a rapist, and 2 drug dealers, people look at me and go, okay, respect. He would have left with a higher male body count than his fiancée. That's how he would have.
However, for Tate, it's not just about hype. It's about proving who the real fighter is. The feud between Andrew Tate and Jake Paul continues to generate buzz, but don't mistake Tate's occasional compliments as an olive branch. Sure, he's acknowledged Jake's ability to sell tickets, but his praise is dripping with sarcasm. Selling tickets doesn't make you a real fighter, Tate remarked. Ouch. In his eyes, Jake might be a savvy businessman, but he's not stepping into the ring with true competition. The big question on everyone's mind is whether Tate and Jake will actually face off. Fans are desperate for it to happen, and both men have hinted it's a possibility. Tate has openly declared he's more than willing to settle their differences in the ring, but only if the fight is genuine. No scripts, no gimmicks, just a real, honest match. Jake, however, has yet to commit, and for good reason. Fighting Tate would be a massive risk. Unlike Jake's previous opponents, Tate is a skilled, trained fighter with years of combat experience. He's not a retired athlete or a social media star dabbling in boxing for fun. He's the real deal, and stepping into the ring with him would be Jake's toughest challenge yet. As this feud drags on, fans have taken sides. Some back Tate, praising him as the one brave enough to call out Jake's antics. Others remain loyal to Jake, claiming Tate is just jealous of his success and trying to ride his coattails. Then there are those who don't really care, watching the drama unfold like a reality show. Whether the fight happens or not, it's clear this rivalry isn't cooling off anytime soon. Andrew Tate has made it clear that he sees himself as the antidote to everything Jake Paul represents. For Tate, boxing is about honor and authenticity, not just selling tickets or going viral. Whether fans agree with him or not, his perspective is hard to ignore. None of this drama would be possible without the media's obsession with both Tate and Jake. Every insult, tweet, and rumor becomes headline news, fueling the hype around their feud. It's a never-ending cycle of drama that the media and their fans can't seem to get enough of. At the heart of it all is a simple truth. Andrew Tate and Jake Paul are both masters of staying in the spotlight. Whether they're trading barbs on social media or teasing a potential fight, they know exactly how to keep their audience hooked. So where does it all end? Will Tate and Jake finally settle their differences in the ring, or will their feud remain an online spectacle? One thing is certain, as long as they keep taking shots at each other, the world will be watching, captivated by every twist and turn.